Hello, friends. It's Miss Lisa coming to you. Wanted to say hi to you and your parents and give you guys some ideas of things to do since we're not able to come out and play with you at your house. So our first activity is something from things around the house. I've got a series of little clips coming out to show you of things you can do to help your child's development of everyday objects that you have at home. So these are going to help your child's cognition, their fine motor, hand-eye coordination, and language. So these are great for a lot of different areas of concern with kids, and they're pretty fun and easy to make. We certainly don't want anybody having to go out right now and find things to buy. So I thought it would be a great idea to show you of things you could do fun with your child with things you already have at home. So our first one is, I've just got a dip container here. You could use a Cool Whip container, cottage cheese, sour cream. This is from Ranch Dip. Use cream cheese container. You'll notice this one just has a slit kind of in it. And this one has kind of like an X. So it's just two ways what we're going to show you that kind of with materials you can do some different things. So first of all, you can use this and they can practice saying open, open, please. And they can pull the lid off, pull and dump, shake, 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 shake them out. So we're gonna push the lid on. We can say off and on. So these are just some basic poker chips. Again, you're not gonna want to let your child play with these on their own without supervision, especially if they mouth toys or if there's concern that they might put these in their mouth. So this is something you do together, supervised. So what we can do with this is we can offer choices and say, do you want the blue chip or the white chip? You want to be sure and use wait time and allow your child to make a choice. Sometimes we begin to respond too quickly. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? We don't want to do that. Do you want the blue chip or the white chip? Hold them up next to your face so that your child is looking at your mouth, and wait and watch for them, their eye gaze. Some children will reach for the one that they want, and you can say, oh, you want the white chip. Let's put the chip in. And they can push it in, push. In other situations, your child might look at both of them. Watch their eye gaze and their nonverbal skills, because that may be their way of letting you know that they want something or they're thinking about it. So give them that chance to think about it. And if they look at the red one and they look at the blue one and then they look back at the red one, you can say, oh, you want the red chip. Here's the red chip. And you can give it to them and they can put it in. You see, this one's a little bit easier to put in. It slides in if they're just beginning to put some objects, like shape objects, into containers, so it goes in very easily. This one you have to practice with your hand strength and push in a little bit more. So then you can say, do you want more chips? And you can hold two. And again, ask them, which one? Do you want the red chip or the white chip? And remember to wait. We need to give our kids that wait time and the pause. It's really hard. We always want them to answer so quickly, but their little brains need time to think in between. So they might reach and you say, oh, you want the red chip. We're gonna put in, push in. Another way you can do this is you can just, hold one at a time. Do you want more? Maybe your child's not quite at the point of making choices and you're trying to elicit some communication and request to ask for more of something. So you can just hold one and do that. You can also, if your child's at the point where they do know a difference in colors. Can you show me the blue chip? And maybe they choose which one. You say, oh, good job. That's the white chip. Here's the blue chip. So there's several different things you can do with this. You can, again, like I said, just, do you want more? And wait for them to try to sign more. If they don't sign more, you can take their hands very gently and quickly. More. Oh, you said more. Here you go. And then we can put in, push, push, push in. When you've done that with them, some children only want to maybe do for 5. Some really like it, and they'll sit and you can do 10. So then you're all done, and you want to open the lid to take them out. So you can pull, 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 and shake, 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 and put the lid on. Push, push, push. These are all things your child can help you with. And so you're working on push and pull and on and off and in and out, which is a great skill to work with your kids and their language. So, okay, our next homemade activity is a honey jar. Some of you use honey. Maybe if you don't use it, maybe grandparents or somebody. Of course, we are trying to stay at home and stay away from our grandparents and things because we don't want to make them sick. But maybe they can drop it on your porch or something. Or maybe you have a neighbor. So I love this because you can see on the inside, the kids like to watch it shake, shake, shake. It's a nice little homemade shaker for your little ones. And again, we can work on open, open, draw out that sound, push to open. It has a little top. So we have some of these little sticks that we've always used at work. They're kind of hard to find, so I'm not sure if you can use these exactly, but you can use cut up coffee stirrers. Some straws might fit through there if it's a smaller straw. And I like sometimes to use pretzel sticks if your child is able to eat that, because then if they take a bite of it, it's food. Okay, so with this, we're going to offer choice making like we talked about with our poker chip activity. So you can say, do you want the green, or the red? Remember, we're using wait time, and we want to let them think before they make a choice. We're going to watch their eye gaze, see if they're looking. We're going to see if they're reaching for the toy. Sometimes they're looking and they're not reaching. So if they're looking at the green one, say, I see you looking at the green one. Do you want the green stick? And we can put in. This is nice for eye-hand coordination. Push, push in. And then you can shake, 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 shake. Again, and then you can say more, more if you're working on those M sounds. And then put the red, you give them red, in, put in. I like to hold it for them sometimes if they're new at putting things in using their hand-eye coordination. If they're a little bit further ahead, then you can let them hold the bear while they put the stick in. That's a nice way for them to be able to see that they have 2 hands and those hands work together. So that's also a really good skill. So once you put in, then we can close it, close the top, and we can turn, 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 and shake, 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 shake them out. Shake them out. Kids really like this activity. So I hope maybe you might have some of these things around at your house to give it a try. So here is another fun homemade activity. How many of you have dried out markers all over your house? I know we do. We go through a lot of markers at our house. My daughter's really into art, and then I just hate throwing away the whole marker. But maybe that's because I've been conditioned all this time in this job to save every little thing and think about how it helps a child's development. So these are marker caps. If your child still puts things in their mouth, this is not a good activity for your child. However, you could use little pom-pom balls maybe instead of these. Again, you want to watch for mouthing and choking hazards. But if you are right there with your child and you don't have to worry about your child choking on this, this is an activity you guys can do together. Again, you don't want to leave them with this. So this is a sprinkle container. We like to do a lot of baking at our house, so we have a lot of these. And I have this wonderful friend at work whose husband takes his drill bit and makes holes in the containers for us at work. Shout out to my friend Robbie, who has a great husband who helps her out for making toys for kids for our family, the families that we work with. So again, we're gonna just do with this. The nice thing about all of these activities I've showed you today, you're working on language, you're working on cognition, and you're working on fine motor skills. So simple objects from around your house that are addressing all those activities, wherever your child is or whatever your child's needs is. So again, you're going to do choice making. Do you want the green or the yellow? Remember to practice your wait time. Wait and see. Are they gazing at the object? Are they reaching for the object? Are they trying to grab? Or are they one of those little kiddos who just is grabby? So that you're going to keep those objects in front of you. Oops. You're going to keep those objects in front of you and only have a couple out at a time. I'm going to make sure the colors are differences too. So as you saw there for a minute, I had a green and a pastel green. That's going to be really hard for the kids to discriminate. So maybe do green and white. And then again, we're going to put in. And then you might say, do you want the blue or the yellow? And when they reach, you can say, you picked the blue, blue, and put in. Then you can also shake them out. This one, they kind of shake out instead of our other activities where they had to open. So I hope this has given you some ideas of what you can use around your house to work on your child's development while we're all staying at home and staying healthy, and we want you and your family to stay healthy as well. So hope to see you all soon. Feel free to email me or text me if you have any questions. Bye-bye.